Hi Aries, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Aries, this is a reading for the week of the 16th of June. Ooh, that flew out. Ooh. And Aries, if you're happy to like and subscribe, I really appreciate that support because it does help my channel, so thank you. Let's get going because your cards are already here and this is a huge message. The Judgment card is a wake-up call. It's loud and clear, like you can't miss this one. Judgment is such a confronting energy and it says there's a choice here, Aries, and what do you want to do? Do you want to repeat what you've always done, or are you going to choose something very different? And only you know the answer to that, of course. But Judgment says this is big and it's like it really hits us and we go, whoa. You know when you see something and you can't unsee it? It's that sort of feeling. Now, under the deck is the Nine of Cups, which says you're, according to this, sitting in a place where you're kind of a little bit separate and a little bit maybe not open to this because your arms are folded in this character's card. You know, obviously Aries, that may not be you, but this is what the card would talk about. There's a kind of a, yeah, no, I'm good where I am kind of feeling here. And this is going, hello, let's get into the week of the 16th and see what this is all about, Aries. Feels quite significant, feels quite big. For Aries, please. Yeah, things are changing here, Aries. We've got a couple of fives already out on the table. Whoa, that flew through the air. It's a bit flying through the air with your readings, with your cards. The Lovers, pleased to see that for you. Yeah. Okay, under the deck, the Fool. It's a new beginning, a leap of faith. Will you take it? There's meetings and conversations and discussions and things going on. Now the challenge, we've got the 9 and the 10 of Swords. The challenge could be that we get in our head and we start thinking about this, we're ruminating on it, there's a lack of clarity here. And I'm not surprised because we've got these two fives, the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. And for those with the numerology, 2 fives, the fives in the tarot are about change. Things are changing, so they're changing financially. The energy shifted. There's combative energy here in the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles says we feel on the outer. We don't feel included. We feel like this is difficult. And there's a bit of conflicted kind of energy swirling here. So it's kind of a bit challenging, I've got to say. They're tricky cards. And you're sitting in this position here of, do I want this? Whatever this is. Because the Lovers and the 2 of Wands are both cards. These are all cards of choice. 3 cards of choice. And you're conflicted about what you want. Now the Lovers says to listen to our higher self, to listen to the intuitive guidance. The 2 of Wands says you're ruminating because you're good where you are, but there's something stirring, calling in you about this, Aries. It could be overseas work, it could be an overseas move, relocation, travel. Obviously these are general, so it'll be different stories for everyone, but there's this choice here and it's a very conflicted energy of whether you jump in and do this, because under the deck we've got the Fool, which says let's take a leap of faith. The cautionary energy of the Fool is there risk? Maybe. And that's what all those cards there are talking about, where you're conflicted, because there could be a risk here. But it's a brand new beginning of something. And so the Three of Pentacles says you're talking to other people about this, talking to some experts, because it's unknown potential, which the Fool would also say. It's like you can't map out very far in front of you. You can only see the next couple of steps. It has potential and possibility, but it's unknown because it's brand new. So it could be a new business or a new company or a new job or a new location, and it feels like an opportunity to do something very different, but it's not without risk. And there's others around here, and you're trying to weigh it up, Aries. So I'm going to ask what would be helpful. What will be helpful for Aries in this situation? What's some insight, some guidance, some wisdom for Aries, please? Okay. Oh, and I did just catch that Nine of Cups is back under the deck there. There's a sense here of emotional, wanting to stay in maybe an emotional comfort zone. So the wisdom or the guidance, the message here that would be helpful is the Knight of Pentacles, weighing up, taking your time. There is no rushing the Knight of Pentacles. This is very stationary energy where you sit and you consider what you've done previously, what work you've put into something, where you've focused, and where you actually want to be kind of like a year from now. What is, and is this going to take you where you want to go? The Empress says, what is going to help you be comfortable? The Empress is mother energy, but it's how we look after ourselves, self-care and nurturing ourselves. And the Ten of Pentacles says, where is your family? Where is your tribe? Where is your community? Where does the support, in a very practical way, does this meet your financial needs, the abundance, the practicality, the support that you're looking for in your life? Is that, this is the message of the what would help you to look at. Where do you feel comfortable? Where do you feel supported? Where do you feel abundant? Where do you feel the resources are? And what have you been working towards? And is this opportunity going to bring that for you? It's very exciting, Aries, but it's a bit sort of as well. Like a white knuckle kind of ride, because it's not without risk. I wish you well. Have a great week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next time.